Greetings to one and all present here. It is a glorious moment for the UAE. 5 golden decades showcasing human endeavors, encompassing a wide spectrum of wonderful creativity, undaunted determination, and stunning brilliance. Considering the various mega projects, you will be surprised to know the magnitude of infrastructure development in the United Arab Emirates. How the crucial states, a desert, transformed itself into dreamland. A microcosm of the world is absolutely unbelievable. An embodiment of passion for excellence, indomitable resolve, and a remarkable vision characterized by inclusivity. UAE has taken mammoth steps towards the future. The country runs a fabulous variety of welfare programs for the citizens and residents alike. A country that is so considerate to postpone a multi-billion project just to save a bird species is a stunning example of care, concern, and love. An equal amount of attention is exercised in welcoming refugees and establishing colonies on Mars. The UAE is a wonderful instance of hospitality, a global standard in healthcare, an epitome of happiness index, and a marvelous haven for global citizens. Here, I have a few of my friends ready with the highlights of this great nation's accomplishments in diverse fields. Wishing all of you a very happy National Day. We salute this great nation and its visionary leaders. Let UAE continue to sail wonderful heights. Thank you.
Development from sand to space. His Highness Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan once said, "A country's greatest investment is building generations of educated and knowledgeable youth." It was with this philosophy that Sheikh Zayed and the other leaders set up plans to make the Emirati people's dreams into realities. 50 years later, considering the position that the United Arab Emirates holds in the world, it seems to have paid off. In the past, when sandy deserts covered most of the country, who would have thought that the UAE would go on to become one of the best countries in the world? Modern infrastructure now dominates the desert landscape. Yet the younger generation keep close to their age-old customs and traditions. His Highness Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan predicted that the UAE would soar high. And they did, even higher into outer space with the Hope probe sent to Mars. This space mission has showcased that one can always succeed with the right principles, strategies, and determination. Not only is this a source of pride for every Emirati, it also opens up a whole new realm of opportunity to the world. There might be a time in the future when Mars may become our home, and we can be proud of the fact that the UAE has provided a crucial step towards it. Without a doubt, there is much more to come.
Happiness factor in UAE. 5 years ago, the United Arab Emirates appointed its first happiness minister to establish the country as the happiest of all nations. The UAE has firmly entrenched its position as a happy nation, maintaining its first place among the Arab countries for the 6th consecutive year, according to World Happiness Report 2020. The UAE is keen on promoting happiness. It appointed Her Excellency Uhud bint Khalfan Al Rumi, Minister of State for Happiness, and launched the National Programme for Happiness and Wellbeing. As a result of its initiatives, Abu Dhabi has emerged as the world's safest city for the 5th consecutive year in Nombios Quality of Life Index, topping 431 cities, is a testament to the security and stability that the Emirati capital enjoys. The UAE attaches great importance to achieving happiness by promoting the feelings of reassurance and happiness among the citizens and residents, especially during the COVID-19 crisis. Even in such unprecedented times, the UAE has successfully ensured the well-being of every individual in the community. Thank you.
Greetings. My name is Aiden George and I am from grade 7D. Education, empowering young people through education. Learning today is leading tomorrow. His Highness Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan rightly said, the biggest asset of any advanced nation is its educated people. The progress of countries and nations can only be measured by the level and extent of their education. The UAE accentuates education as the shaping tool of the nation's destiny. To align with this objective, the UAE Vision 2021 National Agenda emphasizes on developing a first-rate education system. The National Agenda aims to equip all educational institutions, including schools and universities, with smart systems and devices to transform and enhance teaching standards, methods, and research. It will also highlight the significance of preschool in shaping a young learner's personality and future. As learning today paves the way to a better tomorrow, the proper knowledge driven by innovation, science, technology, and research shapes self-directed and responsible citizens. Therefore, the United Arab Emirates promotes creativity, imagination, and innovation in its academic endeavors. This ensures that the students of the community acquire exceptional leadership skills and confidence in their respective careers and pathways. The students of the United Arab Emirates possess the strength to surpass the current benchmarks and be the hope for a brighter tomorrow. So let us fly high among the best and grow along with the nation. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
The Golden Route. Over the years, the United Arab Emirates has been recognized for its prominent presence in trade and the significant development that it has made since its formation. In addition, the UAE has emerged as a global hub, attracting a diverse population due to its extravagant landscapes, sustainable initiatives, and employment opportunities. And to promote the country's social and economic development, the Golden Visa was introduced. Greetings to one and all present here. Today, on the occasion of UAE's 50th National Day, I, Anaida Maria, will tell you more about the implementation of long-term residency. In 2019, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE and ruler of Dubai, announced the launch of the Golden Visa. This visa grants selected expatriates with a long-term residency of 10 years. Individuals including investors, entrepreneurs, outstanding students, medical professionals, scientists, researchers, doctors, lawyers, and artists are eligible for the visa. The main aim is to retain and recognize specialized talents and investors who are actively contributing to the growth and development of the Emirati community and economy. Apart from the 5 to 10 years residency, the Golden Visa offers 100% ownership of businesses in the mainland. Despite such unprecedented times, the Dubai government granted the Golden Visa to frontline responders in 2020, recognizing their persistent efforts and sacrifices during the global pandemic, and more recently to humanitarian workers. This initiative has provided an enhanced stability to frontline heroes and their families who have served the nation with stethoscopes, masks, and medicines as their weapons in this war against the virulent coronavirus. The eligibility and benefits of the Golden Visa will soon be expanded further. This would provide adequate opportunities to those around the country and help them set new benchmarks of excellence in their professional fields. Thank you.
Diversity, UAE heritage, a land of festivities. Happiness is home. What memories the word home bring to our mind? The same goes with the feeling of our second home, UAE, as we gear for its 50th National Day. UAE, what a spectacular country. We feel very comfortable and secure in this place. With advanced technology, modern transportation and superb infrastructure, we have so much to be thankful for to the rulers of the UAE who saw a vision in this desert and turned it into a thriving metropolis. Isn't it beautiful how the UAE is always working toward a brighter future without forgetting its roots? Let's have a quick glance over the heritage, culture and the modernity of the land. Some of the most recognizable features of the Emirati heritage are hospitality, tolerance, family cohesion and solidarity among the Emirati people. Pride and honor are also important factors. The city of Al Ain, popularly known as the Garden City, is named a UNESCO World Heritage Site along with 6 other oases. The city of Sharjah has been named the cultural capital of the Arab world by UNESCO and the capital of Islamic culture by the Organization of Islamic Countries. Wadi Al Ghuraya and Bidya Mosque on the east coast, to name a few more. The UAE government has taken multiple steps to preserve its heritage by setting up heritage villages, hosting festivals and events, inaugurating museums and much more. The art of pearl diving is one of the most known facts about the UAE's heritage. The art is still practiced in many parts of the UAE, but in recent times, it is viewed more as a sport and not as a source of livelihood. The culture of the UAE is vast and equally interesting. The generally accepted language is Arabic, but due to the UAE having a large expatriate population, a wide number of languages are spoken. One of the most important parts of the Emirati culture is food. The popular foods like manakesh, falafel and mabruk burgers all have a way longer past than we think. Food even plays a role in festivals like Ramadan, where a family fasts for a whole month. The cultural heritage runs way deeper than food in UAE. The older generations pass down stories, traditions and knowledge to the current generation, who will pass it on to the next and so on. The Emiratis follow the religion of Islam. Festivals in the UAE like Eid al-Fitr, Arafat Day and Mawlid are celebrated with great joy and gusto. Let's keep working hard to make our home a better place each day. Here's to the spirit of living in peace with different people from different cultures and nationalities. I express gratitude for the amazing land that we live in. Wishing everyone a happy National Day. Thank you.
جرنا نفرح وجرنا نسعد عيد وحدتنا قد طل يوم فخر لإماراتي يوم سعدنا على الطل أصبحنا كالنجم الساطع بين الدرول والأقوام كنا إمارات أحبابا وتواحدنا كالجبال أم القوين أميرتنا وفجيرتنا رمز إمارة رمز إمارة يا أجمال وأنت هضارة والشارقة خير منارة ودبي حلم العالم أجمع وعاصمتنا رفعة مجد رأس الخيمة أين أنت؟ أنت العز وأنت العاصل، أنت العز وأنت العاصل. جعنا نفرح وجعنا نسعد، عيد وهدتنا قد طل، يوم فخر لإماراتي، يوم سعدنا على الطل. أصبحنا كالنجم صعدا بين الدعل والأقوام، كنا إمارات أحبابا وتواحدنا كالجبال، وتواحدنا كالجبال.